To go along with the theme of bad luck today, I want to tell you the creepiest story ever. It's like shocking and weird. I wasn't even sure I wanted to share it, so stay tuned for that.
Good morning, madlang people. Give me 1 second. Let me put you guys up. Anyways, good. Oh no. This is gonna be too hard. It's so bright. Hi guys, welcome to the vlog today. We are in, alam nyo, hindi ko talaga alam kung saan kami. Andito pa rin kami sa Calapan, pero hindi ko talaga alam na meron palang ganito dito sa lugar na to. It's called Nabotas. The kids are right there. Pero ang ganda ng lugar dito. Oh. Yung mga youth ng simbahan ay nagkaroon sila ng 3-day camp dito sa Nabotas. Pampagulo ako. Nagpunta ako dito, sinama ko si Esme at saka si Eli para makaligo sila. And they're also hanging out with the kids. So we woke up fairly early today para makapunta kami dito. Anyways, so coming here is amazing. All those, like the road here is pretty, it's about like half an hour away dun sa bahay namin. Napakaganda. Ganda. What you doing? Have you guys ever had that day na parang nakuha nyo na yung lahat ng bad luck sa mundo? Anyways, we just had that I think 2 days ago. Lahat ng mga bagay na pwedeng magkamali or masira or makancel ay nangyayari na. Let's start with one. First one, during the pool day, yung huli naming pool day, ay nabasag yung GoPro namin. I think dun nagsimula yun eh. I tried calling the company, pero ibinigay naman nila. Ang problema, wala kaming UPS dito sa Mindoro. So, I had to use LBC. Pero yung LBC, kinailangan daw nila nung specific name para ma-send nila dun sa Singapore. Yung basag na GoPro. So, I had to wait a few days kasi weekend. So, I had to wait a few more days para ma-send yun. But during that time, nagpunta uli kami sa isang resort to celebrate someone's birthday, and yung drone ko naman ang nasira. It was a windy day and I shouldn't have done it, pero pinalipad ko yung drone, tinama yung isang puno ng nyog. Because of that, nag-crash yung drone, nasira yung propeller B and propeller D. It's really expensive to get it fixed. I can fix it, but the replacement is about $60 with shipping and handling. Kasi sa Amazon ko makukuha yun eh. We don't have that budget yet. There won't be any drone shots for a while. And then, during that same resort, nasira yung relo ko. It just stopped working. And then, I've tried fixing it and whatnot, but nothing works. Lastly, that night, yung remote ng longboard ko, nasira din. Engine brake niya, nag-loose. But, it's okay. Kasi na-fix ko naman yung remote na yon the next day. Pero, it's just crazy how almost every single thing happened within the span of like 2 to 3 days. Sabi namin ni Lora, ano ba yun?
Hey guys, we are hanging out at home. Just turned on the camera, and speaking of bad luck, the lens is broken. And our camera has not been focusing well, so we're gonna have to buy a new camera soon too. So it's hilarious that all of our electronics is falling apart. But to go along with the theme of bad luck today, I want to tell you the creepiest story ever. It's like shocking and weird. I wasn't even sure I wanted to share it, so stay tuned for that. First, we're gonna show you a little gift that we got for a good friend today. We're gonna go surprising. We're gonna do a little surprise party today for his birthday. And so we bought him this. Cool. Yeah, so this guy really likes basketball and he's gonna love it, I think. And then we got him some nice socks to go with it. Anywho, so we are gonna go to that birthday party tonight. So we bought a birthday cake and we're gonna bring some food. So today was kind of a surprising day that we're even here because we were supposed to be down in Mansalay. We were supposed to be at Mangyan Village where we are going to bring all of those slippers that we bought. Remember, we were in Manila and we went and bought 300 pairs of flip-flops. We were supposed to go down there yesterday, and the night before I had the worst feeling. I had so much anxiety. I just felt so uneasy about the trip for some reason. And so I told John, like, text the guy again and make sure everything's set up. And he said, we can't do it. Like, we have to call it off because our security detail was not, I don't know. In the end, we found out, like, it wasn't safe for us to go because in that area, there is like a group of people. I don't know what to call them. I don't want to be offensive, but it's a red zone. It's not the safest place for foreigners to be, and just the situation wasn't right for us to go this time. And so we're incredibly disappointed, but glad that we're safe and that we didn't go. So the flip-flops will still be delivered to the people. We told them, go ahead and just take it when you can and do it for us. We're just disappointed that we missed out on that, and that just seemed to be a weird thing that's happened this week, especially going along with all the other bad luck we have, that we had to miss this trip that we've been preparing for a very long time. Now, would you guys like to know the creepiest story in the history of creepy? Yeah, I don't even know where to start. Let me stir my food so I can sit down and chat with you guys. I am making humba, which is kind of like a sweet adobo, I think. We want to tell you about something that's actually been happening for a while, but we didn't want to say anything about it because it's really freaky and I don't know. So bear with me while I tell the story. So we have lost money 3 times since we have lived in the Philippines. So in the last 6 months, we have unexplainably lost a certain amount of money 3 times. It's a very similar amount each time as well, and it's getting to the point now that it's like creepy, freaky, like we can't explain it. And what's worse is we told our friends about it, and they said something similar happened to them as well, where money mysteriously disappeared. And I think they believe in like a spirit or a ghost that steals the money. And so I don't know what I believe yet, but I know that I'm freaked out enough to talk about it and say something crazy is going on. So here's the story. So the first time, we came with a certain amount of money to the Philippines. We had taken US money with us here. We exchanged it and we had that to live on for several months. And as we got down to the end of that money, we thought, well, that happened fast. And we went through and we were thinking, well, where did this money go? And so we broke it down as best as we could by memory, and we felt like there was a huge chunk missing. But we chalked it up to like we're terrible at budgeting and like we're not doing well with our money right now because the adjustment has been hard. And so we didn't tell anybody about it, and we were just like, we have to do better with our money. This is crazy. So when we got money again for our second chunk of money that we turned into pesos and we were gonna live off for a while, we were on a tight budget. And so we even made a video talking about our budgeting and everything. And we put money in envelopes, we wrote down what we took out from that money, and we were a lot better about it. And so as we went through all of that money, when we got to the end, we still felt like that was fast. We went through that money fast. Like, are we really that terrible at budgeting? And so we sat down together. We got out our paper that we had been writing down, and it didn't add up. It didn't match, and we were just shocked, and it was just heartbreaking and frustrating that we were missing almost a similar amount of money as the time before. So that was a really hard moment, and that's when we really had to dive deep into any possible reason that we were missing that. And so we talked to each other about, did we take money without saying something? And I could think of one time that we were in a hurry, and I ran up and I grabbed money and I came down and I thought, I'm gonna write this down later. And I thought, even if I didn't write that down and I had taken that, you know, for something good, like paying somebody or whatever it was, even if that though was, it couldn't have been the explanation. It wasn't as much money as was missing. So that was the one thing that we could think that was our mistake. You know, we had to take a look at who's been in our house. We had to think, who has access to where we were hiding the money? And luckily, the people that are here and the people around us, we trust so much. And it was hard to even like think like, oh, could they have? Like, we didn't even want to do that, but we did because I think that's wise. And we just felt like there's no way, and even if it was, well, let's just be really, really careful the next chunk of money that nobody knows where it's hidden and it's impossible to get to. So that brings us to the third time. It was recently, we got a chunk of money and we had a specific notebook that we kept with it. It was in such a good hiding spot. Nobody had access to it. Nobody knew where it was. We didn't even say it out loud just in case someone was listening to us. Like, we're paranoid at this point, okay? I think you would be too if this was happening to you. It's so weird and it's scary because we're on a certain budget being able to live here in the Philippines. And if something goes wrong, it's devastating. Like, we're talking having to go home if we don't have enough money. So this time we were so careful. We had rules set up. Every time one of us takes the money out, the other person has to know about it. We have to write it down, and we have to write what we've spent the money on, what it's for. And because we wanted to make sure that, one, we're not being ridiculous with our budget and just like blowing money, and two, that we know where it's going and that we're on the same page about that money so that we can figure out what's happening. Okay, so we went through all of that money, and I could tell that it was dwindling, and I was worried about it because it seemed to happen fast. And so we got out the notebook and went through it all. We had a certain amount still left. So I took that out, put it in the wallet, wrote it on my thing that was the last few pesos that were out of that pack. Then we went through and I went to balance it, and I'm feeling really confident because we did everything right this time. No one could have stolen it. We were on the same page. We didn't spend it on anything we shouldn't, and it had to have balanced, right? You guys know the answer to this question. As I was doing it, I did the math 3 times, and a certain amount of money is unaccounted for. I couldn't believe it. We couldn't believe it. We were so shocked. Again, it's like, it's less than the other 2 times, but it's a significant amount. It's crazy that it's unaccounted for. It's really freaking us out. I just don't think that if anyone had access to that area, whether they broke in our house when we're gone or anything, I still don't think they could have found it. And if they did, why didn't they take all the money? Why would it just be that amount? There's some theories, and I'm just wondering, what do you guys think? Like, is it a ghost? Could it be like some type of Philippines spirit thing that we don't have in the US that steals money? I just don't know what to think, but all we know is we gotta just make more money and just keep going. But I completely trust John. I hope that you guys don't like start placing blame on like the people around us, because the people that have access to our house or whatever are the best people in the entire world, and nobody even goes in the place that it's hidden. So John would never take the money and go out and buy anything. There would be evidence if he bought stuff, because it would be like shoes or something that he liked. We don't buy anything. We're on a tight budget, you know, since coming from the US, we live on a significant amount less than we used to spend. I don't shop on Shopee anymore, and John is rarely out of the house without me, and if he is, he's just running errands. And then I don't even have the opportunity to go out by myself and shop, but I would never take the money. So it's not John or I, and it's not our friends that are here in our house. What do you guys think? What should we do? And please join our Patreon. Thank you so much. If you don't know, we have a Patreon where you just pay a little bit of a subscription fee and you get all this bonus behind the scenes content. And we also do a live stream every month. So it'll be really fun and help us out.
What do you see, Baby Ray? What do you see? Who's that? Is that your friend?
A dog.
A dog?
Big.
Oh yeah?
Dog. What does the dog say?
Ow, ow! You're in the Philippines now, huh? It's not woof woof anymore. Ow!
Alright, so we are here at our friend's place, right on the beach.
Enjoying the sun, enjoying the sunset. Even though we had all those crazy bad luck this last week, we're still so lucky to be here. I mean, we can sit right here, watch the place get dark. I mean, because the sunset is on the other side of the mountain, so we can't really... The sunrise is amazing though. This is freaking relaxing. This is what we need. I am very grateful that I'm here. I'm grateful that my family are here. I'm definitely grateful that you guys are here watching our vlog, and you know, and hopefully that you're enjoying the vlog and you're enjoying this whole adventure of ours and stuff. And like we promised, there's a whole lot more. There's a whole lot more coming, Please share, like this video, comment. And what do you think it is? Did we just miscalculate it? Not three times. Do you believe it's a ghost? Stealing, materializing and stealing our money? I don't know.
Does Satan really not want us to be here, and so he's doing everything possible? Who knows?
But anyways, thank you guys for watching. You guys are amazing. Yo, say I love you. Anyways, thank you for watching. Yeah, bye-bye. We'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.